All right, Ricky, obviously coming back for one more year. This is your final year of eligibility, right?
Yes,
coming
sir.
up?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I know last year it was kind of up and down for you. You'd struggle with injuries and stuff and being healthy, especially when Big 12 play started. So just kind of talk about this final year for you. It's an important year. I'm sure you want to do whatever it takes to get, looks at the next level. Just kind of talk about what your focus and priority will be for this final year for you.
This final year is just going back and just reproving myself. I definitely have to play for something to prove. And so right now it starts just in the offseason, working to be as healthy as possible and really just taking my training to the next level.
Ricky, what kind of went involved in your decision to come back, and what ultimately led you to decide that it was the right choice to be back?
Honestly, just realizing, like, after that bowl game, realized, like, looking back on the season, really taking time to look in the mirror, I realized I couldn't give my all. Like, I played as hard as I could for my team, but it wasn't good enough. I wasn't healthy. So right now, this looking back on it, I knew this season I had to come back and really just reprove myself prove myself and basically show the city of Orlando and the Night Nation, I have more to offer.
Ricky, have you gotten a chance to meet new defensive coordinator Ted Roof yet? What is your been impression with him, and what do you think he brings to this program from that impression?
I got to sit down and really talk to him, and I realized he's a football guy. He knows football, and he's been in a lot of great places, and so he's going to come in, look at the players we have, and it's my job as a player to make sure I'm in the best shape as possible and to be able to fit in his scheme and play football.
On paper, your defensive tackle group is probably one of the more strong groups as far as returning experience. Your two deep is back from a year ago. What collectively as a group are you guys looking to most focus on and improve upon as you get ready for another year in the Big 12?
I think we're really just focusing on just being able to fully take over games. We had Lee Hunter had a crazy season. John Walker had a crazy season, but really just putting together a full season and a full game. Being able to step splash plays, taking over a full game. From start to finish.
How excited are you when you look at your side of the ball and you see all the guys returning? Then you look at the transfer portal and you see all the proven players, all the guys who have years of starting experience at linebacker and DB. There's a lot of talent coming in to you guys this year. How excited are you about that side of the ball?
I'm very excited. I feel like we have a lot of weapons, but like I said, we have to work. On paper, we're supposed to be a dominant defense, but we have to put in that work. Right now to be that defense.
Ricky, you've had kind of an interesting career. You transferred, but you still have the same coach, Kenny Martin. What's your relationship been with him from Western Kentucky to here?
Coach Martin, he's like a father figure to me. He knows, how to get me to work harder. He knows the best way that I work under conditions. He's always been able to push me to the next level. So I love the guy. He's like a father to me.
Obviously, you guys struggled against the run last year, but all these new additions, coaching changes, is that going to change, and how are you guys preparing for that to change?
Yes, sir, of course. Definitely stopping that run starts in the weight room. So, we brought in Coach Kinsey, who's helping us develop that edge, to be better in the run.
You just mentioned it, Coach Kinsey's only been here a couple weeks, but what are your early impressions of him as a person, as a strength coach, and are the workouts maybe different than what you've been used to?
He's definitely a guy who, he has a standard. He came in with a standard, and every day we've been working to meet that standard, day in. And he brings an edge that, we have to develop and, be all on the court.
Ricky, obviously last year didn't go how you wanted to, personally, physically, and everything. What did you learn about the Big 12 in that first year that stood out to you, maybe that can help you guys as you move on to the year two?
I think for me personally, I went to the Big 12 thinking it was more of a passing league, but I realized they run the ball a lot.
What's your outlook for this year? You kind of were talking about defense and your side of the ball. A lot of guys, added on that side offensively as well. A lot of guys returning. We're talking to more of them after you. So what are you guys looking to do in year two in the Big 12?
Really, put a stamp on ourselves as one of the better teams in the Big 12. Last year, we had some, we was up and down, but this year we need to put a complete season together and really solidify who we are in the Big 12.
Does that mean win a championship?
Yes, sir.
For you physically, and what do you want to do to improve this offseason as you guys get ready for spring ball?
Just physically take care of my body, training room, living there, as much as possible. Really, just put myself in a position where freak accidents happen, but if I can minimize that as much as possible, really just take care of myself.